Man was flying on a plane, just wanting to drink some water, but he was horrified to discover that his fingernails were rapidly turning black. As a doctor, he immediately realized that this was a dangerous sign of severe oxygen deprivation in the heart and lungs. However, before he could come up with a solution, the water bottle in his hand suddenly twisted and deformed, and the water cup on the table began to shake violently. The flight attendants noticed the abnormality, quickly returned to their seats, fastened their seatbelts, and loudly reminded passengers to take protective measures. However, it was already too late. The next moment, the plane entered an area of turbulent air currents. In an instant, the water in the cups began to float in the air. The pilot realized the crisis, quickly put on an oxygen mask. Due to cabin decompression, oxygen masks popped out from the ceiling. Passengers frantically put on their oxygen masks. After the violent turbulence, the cabin pressure miraculously returned to normal. Everyone sighed in relief, thinking the disaster was over. Who could have imagined that bizarre events would follow one after another? The first to be affected was a middle-aged man. He suddenly had difficulty breathing and turned purple. Flight attendant Lisa panicked and immediately made an emergency broadcast for help. Jack heard it and rushed over to check. However, the man's condition deteriorated rapidly, beginning to convulse uncontrollably, like a zombie. Soon after, he stopped struggling. Upon examination, Jack found that the man had stopped breathing. The crew transferred the body to the second-floor business class section and covered the deceased with a blanket. Surprisingly, a man quietly approached. It turned out he was eyeing the expensive gold watch on the deceased's wrist. After successfully removing the gold watch, the man not only did not leave but also pulled out his phone to take photos and show off. At that moment, the corpse slowly turned its head,